Hello everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. I keep getting these ideas. I know I should chillax, but as I do privates, I like to take a break, and then I feel like when I collectively tune into you guys, I get an energy boost. And since I have a lot of work to do, I need these little booster shots to keep me up and running, because my mind likes to stay busy. Because if I take breaks and I start to like watch a David Attenborough BBC Earth video or something, I literally transport into another universe and I almost can't return. Like, whoa. And I feel like I'm going in slow motion. My son's like, you want to go play volleyball? I'm like, dude, I already played volleyball and went for a walk. I need to do a little work. There, you want to know what's going on in my backyard right now? Fireworks. Honest to God, I was like, maybe I should go outside. And I'm like, no, I don't think so, because there's dynamite or fireworks or something going on and it's dark. Okay, so I just had this great idea and I got all excited. Now I have to remember, I got so stoked, I turned on everything, and now I'm like, what was actually the topic, which is so funny. Yeah, give me a sec. Oh yeah, what will my future lover look and sound like? Now this is going to be a general, because I just did a pick a card, but I like sometimes to tune into the general energy, because I just do, and this will resonate with some of you. Not all of you probably, but I had a reader ask, what will my new lover or soulmate sound like? But I also want to incorporate look like and behave like. I'm going to do a very probably a longer spread, like double, maybe 6 to 7 cards. So yeah, I'm going to have the first two. What are they going to sound like? I like to work in pairs when I do this. I feel like it'll work. Okay, what will they sound like? And I'm going to go, I'll say the male will be this way and the female will be this way. So what will they sound like? Middle will be what will they look like? And the end will be like, what will their personality be like? So sound like, look like, personality. I'm going to actually write that down just in case I flake out. Sound, look, and personality. And I'm also going to do a oracle card after that. So let me see what I feel about these. Let me see. And I'll say the male will be and the female will be, so you guys can understand that as well. We have the Ace of Cups. Cool, and the Six of Wands. Okay, if this is a man, it is a very buttery, deep voice. Yeah, I mean, this is a hypnotic voice. You ever have that person call you on the phone for something and you just stop dead? That is one of my most seductive sort of appeals, is somebody's voice. If they have a nice voice, I'm like, wow. I mean, it moves me. A lot of people, it's accents. These people too, I feel like there's quite a few of them. They do have accents. They have Irish accents, and they have funnily enough some Canadian accents, and really, really beautiful Indian male accents. Very deep, like molasses, and lovely, and it just resonates and falls on your ear, and it's so beautiful. Now if it's a woman with the Ace of Cups, it's melodic. It's not that low. Like, I have quite a low voice for a woman, and I'm kind of glad for that, because when a shrill or very high-pitched women's voices, I can only go to a party or a charity thing or anything that has a lot of women for short periods of time if there's a lot of laughter and there's a lot of, like, you know, high-pitched laughter. My nervous system can't take it that much. But this female has a lovely, lovely range to it. Again, it's like, it almost sounds like someone that would be a fantastic singer when they sung. There's a lot of range, there's a lot of richness to it. And again, I hear accents. I hear Irish accents and English accents, and they're beautiful. Yeah, your new lover has both male and female beautiful voices. And the female has a lovely, rich, deep laugh as well, like very lovely. You know, some people laugh and you're like, oh, hell no. It's like a ridiculous, like, like a cackle or something. And you're like, somebody chopped my ears off. I'm moving to Nova Scotia to get the hell away from this. I am very, I hate to say this, I'm not judgmental about it, but I'm very sensitive to sound. My hearing, I would rather smell a terrible smell or taste a terrible taste or feel a terrible thing before I would like to hear something terrible. I actually get in a bad mood when that happens repetitively. Again, like I said, I can't stay at parties if everybody's shrieking and whatever. But yeah, I love all these accents in there. The male, a lovely Canadian, a lovely Indian, beautiful, beautiful voice. I feel like it's very, very soothing on the ears, and it's almost like a song. And the woman too, just very melodic with a fantastic laugh for sure. That's awesome. All right, let me just put my coffee down for a second. I have so much stuff going on over here. I went and played volleyball, and then I went for a walk in the park, and my husband is always trying to push for further. He's like, no, let's go here. We'll go over here. We'll go do one more lap. We'll do this and that. And it was 80 degrees where I live right now. How bizarre is that? It's like, I couldn't even believe it. Okay, so what do we got here with that? Now this is, all right, I just did sound. You'll excuse me, I'm trying to. I was going to take completely off today, but then I was like, I just felt like pumping some out because tomorrow I may be inundated. So then we have the Hierophant in terms of looks, as well as the Nine of Cups. So if this is a male, he looks, he's very tall. Wow, yeah, if he's a male, he's very tall. He has dark hair, he has dark eyes, he has a fantastic walk, like John Travolta level fantastic walk. It's very rhythmic and cool looking, almost like they'd be a dancer. Yeah, very excellent walk, supreme posture. Yeah, and a long neck for a man, a very sculptured face. Again, I always hear these accents, and I hear Indian accents. I hear Canadian accents as well. Yeah, you know, a lot of American men too. But just a wonderful walk, confident walk about them. Not a swaggering a-hole thing, but just very cool like that. And for females, I see a lot of Latino females, and I see a lot of dark curly hair. I see a lot of like beautiful features, you know what I mean? Like I think brown eyes, my eyes are like pretty light blue with a gold ring in the middle so they can look green. And I've always found like ice blue eyes can seem a little cooler, but these people all have very warm brown eyes. I mean, very friendly, and I feel like quite a few of them are fantastic cooks. They're very motherly, warm, and sweet, and they are phenomenal dancers. Yeah, a lot of these I see women dancing. Oh, forget it. Latinos are the sickest, most best bastardly dancers I've ever seen. I went out with a bunch of coworkers, and we just went out for some drinks and Mexican food one night, and my boss was so generous. She's like, oh, it's all on me. And some music came on, and they all just started dancing. And I'm like, I have good rhythm because my mother was a fantastic dancer, but these women just, every little note and beat could move to. So yeah, these ladies can dance. They can dance in a teacup with a gingerbread man for sure. And look at the honey pot right over. Hey, you want some honey? Here you go. Yes, very nice, you guys. So yeah, resounding winner chicken dinners with that. Especially, I keep hearing the voices too. I love, yeah, these male Indian voices are very entrancing, you know what I mean? But whenever I hear a lot of teachers and gurus, quite a few of them are Indian, and it's a lovely, melodic, honey-drenched, gorgeous voice. Okay, and then let's see what we have in terms of, what the heck's the other ones? Look at me, I'm crazy. And their personalities. Look at that. Oh. What do we got? The Knight of Coins. You know, it's really hard sometimes to, I'm pretty good at gauging by how others, if I can see them at restaurants and observe them watching other people and how they treat the staff, I can gauge pretty quickly their personalities. You know where it's hard is like, this one's a little harder, and we'll say, we're going to start with the males. This is the Hermit card. So in terms of their personalities, this person's a heavy thinker. These males, this group of males, they like to study, do research. They're always on the internet learning things. I feel like a lot of them are engaged in medicine, in the medical field, dental and regular surgical, things like that. They're also investment people too. They understand the stock market and money, so they're in that type of thing. But they're also reserved. They have a lovely reserve around them. It's not that they're antisocial. They simply like to gauge the temperature around before they engage with communication with everybody, which is fantastic. They also, with the Knight of Pentacles, the males in this, their personalities, they are success driven. They like to earn money, and they like to also show people how to earn money, and they're very generous with their information. If something is working or there is a trend out there that they understand, they will help others to do that. I feel like they're a very good friend. This person is a solid friend, the male capacity. Now for female, in terms of the Hermit and the Knight of Coins, I feel like their personality is they're also a little bit reserved, you know what I mean? They don't just bust out in the crowd and stuff. Once you get to know them, yes. Once they warm up to you and they feel like they trust you, that's what it is, yeah. They don't immediately come out of the gate trusting you and start chatting to you. Once they feel that you are a trustworthy companion and friend, they warm up, and then they really share. I feel like these are big family people. You know, they love their families, and I feel like quite a few of them have young children as well. And they are, yeah, they're just warm and earthy, but they're not, yeah, and they're not frivolous either. They know how to make a dollar go far. They're not flamboyant and showy either. They're very sort of cool. They're not like Amish level, like 4:30 time for milking. It's funny, and I'll share something with you. When I was like, I think 16, I told my dad I wanted a bunch of money because I was going into Pennsylvania Dutch country and I was going to become Amish. And he's like, well, you're aware that it helps when you're born into that community and all this stuff. And he sort of schooled me on that. And I was like, yeah, it was so funny. I just wanted to be Amish. It was the weirdest thing. I was studying their culture and I'm like, I love that. It's so simplified. I just want to build things, create things, and not deal with technology and all this idiocy. And he's like, okay, but what about us over here in the real world? Like, yeah, I used to have the most trippinest flights of fancy. But this woman, yeah, she is a solid person. She's very dependable. Yeah, these women are very dependable in this group. And they also are independent in terms of finances too. They know how to earn their own money. They work very hard. I feel like a lot of them even have 2 jobs. I hear a lot of people having 2 jobs. I hear the word Maria a lot. I hear Isabel. I hear all kinds of things like that. These people work very hard, and they're still happy. They just want to dance. They want to enjoy life. They love the warmth. They come from beautiful cultures. It's fantastic. So that's amazing, you guys. So yeah, these are potential loves that are heading your way, female, in terms of their personality, which we just read, how they look physically in the middle, and how they sound in the front. Because if sound really is important, I'm serious. I will watch people interact that have just met that do not connect on that level, where the way they talk, their pitch and their mannerisms disturb the other person, and it's very unusual to watch because it does create discomfort. But these people have lovely voices and they're very soothing. So that is you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and press subscribe and chat away. I want you to come down in the comments thing and tell me if you're newly involved in somebody, how they match up to these, and what sort of gets you going in terms of tone of voice, looks. Because some people are attracted to different people all the time that look different, sound different. And some people definitely have a type as well, which is funny. I mean, yeah, and you'll see that. The majority of people do have a type. I've never had a type, except for I like the strong and silent type. You know what I mean? I like a man to know what he was talking about and not just be constantly yammering on and stuff. And I liked people that were a little more stoic and shy, like that. And that has always been my type in terms of that. But in terms of looks, I never had a preference really. And voice is important to me. I mean, Ian has an English accent. He's English. It's Americanified a little bit, and people think he's Australian, but it's deep and rich. I mean, yeah, a voice would be a deal breaker for me. If they had an irritating voice, nope, couldn't do it. Let me know what's a deal breaker for you guys too, because I'm dying to know. Okay, thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and my links are below as well if you need a private read.